Yes, hi. My name is Glenn Durkin, and I wanted to send over this video to you that talks about improving social advertising for small businesses. And just wanted to review a couple things. So, looking at your website really quickly, it's a great website, a nice landing page. There's good information on here, and it looks like folks can enter their information and be tracked as leads and hopefully converted to customers. So, just wanted to compliment you on that. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, I know you're currently doing Google advertising, which is great, and hopefully it's beneficial for your business. But I think there's also an area that could be very helpful for you in terms of Facebook advertising. And I'm going to show you really quickly, just as an example, how you can very quickly build a target audience for tree services using what's called the Facebook Ads Manager. So under the Ads Manager, there are a couple boxes that can be populated to create this audience that we want to cater to. So you can see over to the right side here, we haven't defined the audience yet, but we're going to put in a couple different pieces of information to get there. So I know that EcoTree serves two areas, right? One of them is Snohomish County, and I'm going to input that information there. Okay, and I'm going to, assuming this is correct, Snohomish, Washington. I'll put in that information there. And we'll see right away that we have an audience size here, 1.6 million to 1.8 million. Just to let you know, Facebook audience size ideally is about 500,000. And I'll show you a way to kind of get closer to that number. If we scroll down the page, we can see different demographics and interests that we can populate as well. And if we think about tree services audience, we probably are looking at homeowners. So they typically probably wouldn't be 18 to 65. They probably would be closer to about 30 years old, just to be safe, to 65 plus. Okay. And just for argument's sake, maybe we bring this down to 60. And you can see over to the right side here that the audience size is changing with each of these additional inputs. There's also a section at the bottom here where it talks about where you can add demographics or interest or behaviors. Sometimes this is useful. For example, we may want to target people that recently moved. Okay, if we pick that, so it's not big enough yet, so we need to make it bigger still. So maybe we put this uppermost constraint back on, 65 plus. Okay, and then maybe we also, there's also a button here where we go beyond what our targeted selections are. We can check on that. And maybe we'll also type in people that are interested in home and garden. Okay. And the other thing maybe that we can do is, so our size is still too big. Maybe the area that I selected is too big. I could bring this radius down to about within 10 miles. And you can see right there that really kind of did the trick. We're getting a lot closer to the 500,000. So the point being that we can kind of play with these different uh, areas for inputting information to kind of get closer to what our target would be. And the advertising would be very specifically geared towards those folks. So that's the ads manager. The other thing I want to show you quickly is the important part about an advertisement is the copy itself, what it talks about, and how it gets people's attention. So I pulled up a couple sample advertisements in Facebook because you can research them on the ads library. And you can see two right here that are really good examples. And just to let you know, we use something called the AIDA framework, which has to do with attention, interest, desire, and action, or call to action. So this one right here, Strobert Tree Services, looks like a really good example. It talks about It's getting people's attention. It's literally calling out to Sussex County homeowners. Has a nice little emoji there. Then it talks about interest and desire are kind of coupled in this area here. You have a tree on your property. It's dangerous. It's raising a red flag. Fill in the form below for a free estimate. And then desire, yeah, you want a safe area. You want to safely remove it without damaging the surrounding landscaping with Strobert tree. And then there's a nice picture here as well. And finally, the last piece is the action piece, which is call to action. And that's, claim your free estimate and click on get quote. So that's kind of at a high level what I think might be really beneficial for your business. Again, your landing page is great. Your Google advertising, it's good that you're doing that and you're really promoting your business. I think Facebook advertising is also another area that would be really helpful for you. So take a look at the video and we'll be in touch and hopefully we can discuss it further.